I always make a few of these guys here in the pots. I give them away. I was planning to do the same with these, and then they just started getting out of control, so I think I'm just going to leave it at that box of basil over there. So green onions are doing well. The salad bowl lettuce by Burpee is doing well. We've had about 12 salads out of those so far. Oregano is doing well. Basil. These are two Big Mama hybrid clones, which I have cloned. I broke a branch off my Big Mama plant, and so I decided to clone them about, I don't know, a couple of months now. This one's got tomato on it. It's looking pretty good. They're looking nice. I'm going to drop them in the ground, hopefully sometime. Parsley's doing well down there. What else we got, Ash? This is the Rutgers that was snapped in half. Do you remember this, Ash?
Yeah.
Remember Brookie snapped this one in half? I can't find that. Oh, here it is right there. I don't know if I can get that on video there, where it snapped in half. There's the little stump right there. It actually snapped this plant right in half.
The basketball.
Yeah, with the basketball, and it was identical to the plant next to it here. And it was about this tall. It snapped it in half, about a foot. Now, about 2 months later, it's taller than the one next to it. So that's how fast they catch up. It doesn't have as many tomatoes on it as this one, as this Rutgers. I don't know if you can see in there. There's so much vegetation here. I already trimmed these up also at one point. And this next plant here is my Big Mama plant. And that girl's got some, she's got some fruit. She's got some fruit going on there. As we head up and head up, there's just cluster after cluster. And that's about as healthy a plant as you can get, that Big Mama right there. Okay, with the two Rutgers next to it. Like I said, I already trimmed all these up and ready to start trimming them again. It's just really, they're going off the hook here. These are my two big Italian pepper plants. And let's see what we got. Yeah, we got some peppers coming in down there, slowly but surely. And those are getting pretty tall too. So that's it. We're gonna head over to the farm and check that out. I've had a serious blight problem over there, so I'm gonna give it a check right now. We'll show you what's going on. Alrighty, folks. Garden number 2. This is my. This was my dad's old garden here. And as you can see, we've got some plastic down here. And we've got some zucchini here. It's got a little bit of white mildew on it, but it's not too bad. I've been spraying this regularly also with the baking soda, and it's just not helping. This garden has got some blight in it also. Not as bad as the big garden, so we've got some decent looking plants up here. Decent looking tomato plants. There's many varieties up here. And we've got some Boston pickler cukes going on over there. Let's check out the Boston picklers, Ash. We've got quite a few of these coming on, so they're coming on. Even these have got some type of blight going on, and I've been spraying them also. So I don't know what's going on. I need to find something stronger pretty much immediately. So a broccoli, we've been picking that right along. And we've got some more pickles, more tomatoes. Okay, so this is garden number 2. Not too bad, Ash, huh? Got some peppers going on. There's a lonely pepper. And we're gonna head down the street to Uncle Sal's garden. He's got a little greenhouse down there. And his tomatoes are coming pretty good. Let's go check them out. Okay. Look at those tomatoes, huh, Ash? Now there's some healthy tomato plants right there. Really healthy. Crazy. And believe it or not, these are over 3.5 feet apart, these rows. And it's still too much, but anyways, this plastic is great. This is what I'm going to try to do next year if my friend lets me over there at the land that he lets me use. I'm going to try to put some of this plastic down. This particular plastic here has been down for over 25 years, believe it or not. And there's no crop rotation over here. And these big mamas are coming off the hook. These were much smaller than mine at the big farm, and they have caught right up. Of course, I've got the blight problem over there, so that's not helping things. But there's going to be a lot of tomatoes here. Tons of them, and these things grow big. These big mamas grow very big. That's why the big mamas, right, Ash? Off the hook. Yeah, so this is the system I'm going to try to use next year. There's no weeding involved. You get the plastic down, absorbs the heat. You get your watering collars on there. The water goes directly to the plant. And there's hardly any, once the plant's foliage, there's no weeds that come up. Maybe one or two, like this one right here. Boy, that was tough to weed, huh, Ash? Now we'll go take a look at the big farm and see how that's going. We'll show you the blight problem and the problem with weeding and so forth. You know, if you notice, a lot of farms, they're using this plastic. They put a strip down and they plant the tomatoes automatically. There's a machine that pokes the hole, plants the plant. There's no weeding involved. There's no headache. You don't have to worry about it. There's no water splash up, so you're not worrying about blight. I mean, this is off the hook. There's no fertilizer has been used here. Same holes, 25 years. That plastic's been down. It's crazy. All right, and we got a few more plants over here. This is a Rutgers that I given my uncle. That thing is off the hook, loaded up. It's loaded up. I got that from MHP Gardener, a tomato, and I got the seeds from it. Those are off the hook. That's supposed to be a determinate. It's almost up to 5 feet. Mine are going over the cages at my house. So that's a pretty big determinate. Okay, so things are looking pretty good over here. He's got his peppers and so forth. All right, let's head to the big garden. We'll show you what we got over there. Beehive yourself, honey, before you get stung. Did you get that one, Ash?
Yeah.
All right, let's check out these guys here. We got some potatoes over here, which we all know about. And what we have here, folks, is we got some maters over here. Right, Ash? Mm-hmm. And these guys are really flowering off the hook. I got 3 rows that are doing really phenomenal here. As you can see, I turned this dirt over here. Let's see, just to show you how rich the soil is. Soil's excellent here. Topsoil is really nice, dark, loomy. Good soil. We've got loads of flowers on these tomatoes, right, Ash? Mm-hmm. These 3 rows are looking really good. Now we get into some problems over here. The big mamas, and they still have tomatoes off the hook, don't get me wrong. The tomatoes are coming on the plants. Some of these plants aren't too bad with the blight. This is the 2nd row from the potatoes. I know it's not a good idea to have them next to a field of potatoes, so they say, because of the disease and so forth. But I've been trimming these guys, and I've been treating for blight with the, so I've been using the baking soda remedy for blight right from the first signs of blight over here, almost as a preventative, and it's done absolutely nothing. I think possibly because of the scale of tomatoes that I have here, number 1, and number 2, possibly it being next to a large potato field, which they say you're not supposed to have your tomatoes next to, but when the land is given to you to use, you don't have too much of a choice. So like I said, I've been picking the dead leaves. I'm at the point where I can't pick anymore because these things are just becoming bare. this first row. The second row is not too bad. There's a lot of tomatoes, and there's a little bit of blight here and there. I'm switching to a stronger product and hopefully going to salvage this year here for my tomatoes. So hope for the best, keep my fingers crossed, and we'll show you when things start to ripen here how things are looking. I think these other tomatoes over here, there's a little bit of blight on the bottom, but I think for the most part they might be a little more resilient to blight. But I spray these plants also, so these tall guys over here, they're coming up on 6 feet. Those are the Oxheart tomato. Those are good for sauce also. There's many different varieties here. This is another large plum type tomato plant. We don't really know what it is. It's just a, I guess it's a huge plum that my uncle got from a fella. He didn't know the name of it, but he took the seeds from it, so we have high hopes for that one too. So that's about it. The rest of the plants are looking pretty good. We're gonna get the plants watered, and I'm gonna give them a treatment, an ortho treatment, and if that works out, I'll let you know how it goes for the blight. It's a stronger product. It's supposed to be safe. If it works out, I'll let you in on the name of it. So that's it. Enjoy your gardens, folks, and Bodie out.